So what would you say would be a really good plant to start with for somebody that's in your situation where maybe they just
Ooh.
have a pot or two and they're looking to grow something?
Yeah. So I would always like to say start with a tomato, but it requires more space. So I really like growing bell peppers. I think the containers for those, I usually have like a 5 gallon grow bag, which is maybe like 10 inches in diameter. So it doesn't take up a ton of space and it's really productive throughout the year.
Yeah.
Any herbs are super easy to grow, especially in containers. I have mine in small terracotta pots and they do really well. I like zinnias too. For some reason, that's a plant that, again, I can ignore and they stay alive. And every time I cut a flower, it gives me two new ones. So I really like that. And I think something that will last throughout the season, especially when you're starting off gardening, is really good because you're not really having to think about replacing it through the year or through the season, transitioning from like cool to warm to cool. Just get something out there that'll kind of do well for the majority of the season. And I really like that. So something that's super productive, doesn't take up a bunch of space, and will last for a while.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Yeah, having something that will be successful for them so they can feel the success.
Yes. 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 Even if the success means like don't do a lot, you'll still feel good that it's still out there and alive. And something that I don't think I really knew until I got into gardening was there were so many flowers that you were supposed to pick them because more would grow. Because I would always feel bad picking a flower thinking that
Yes.
that just means there's going to be fewer flowers. And then you could bring it inside too. So that's really nice. But stuff like that that I just never thought of has been really cool to learn.
Yeah. Well, that's great.
Yeah.